guys, my name is Nick and welcome to Watch This Now. Lost Girls is a Netflix original film following the disappearance of Shannon Gilbert and her connection to the Long Island serial killer. Amy Ryan stars as Mary Gilbert, a woman who reports her daughter missing, but when the police fail to complete a full investigation, Mary takes it upon herself to form her own investigation and find answers for herself. For anyone who is a fan of true crime, I have to say, I think that this movie will prove to be a satisfying experience because it explores the fascinating subject matter of a serial killer and missing persons, but it does so in a way that doesn't become exploitative or unsavory. There's no violence or disturbing imagery, none of that, and it's very respectful of the case. I think what this movie hits on that I think is most interesting is the way that the true crime community comes together because of, often botched police work and the way that people find justice for themselves. I think the true crime community gets a bad rap from outsiders who just think that there are a bunch of people who are obsessed with death and murder and just want to seep in it. But the truth of the matter is there are a lot of people, myself included, who hear of a lot of these past cases, and not only do we want justice for the families of victims, but we also want to learn the lessons from them so we can prevent this from happening again. And especially in the case of the Long Island serial killer, you want to get that word out so people can find answers and put this to rest, because someone should be behind bars who is not. And I had never heard of this serial killer, so this certainly was a fascinating case to explore. I definitely went down the Wikipedia rabbit hole afterwards. One aspect of this film that I really enjoyed was the way that Mary connects with a lot of the relatives of other victims, and they form their own squad to sort of do their own investigation. And I think this mirrors the true crime community using the internet to sort of find as many clues as we can to solve these unspeakable mysteries. On a technical level, I thought that this film was very well made. It's well shot. It has that dreary color palette to match the tone of the film. Amy Ryan proves why she's an Academy Award nominated actress. She is great and this is so the right role for her. Lola Kirk is also in this movie and she does a good job as one of the women that teams up with Mary in her search for answers. And Gabriel Byrne plays the police detective who is not doing anything. He's very Gabriel Byrne in his role. The filmmakers do a really solid job in terms of presenting the story in a film, but unfortunately life just isn't as clean cut as any drama movie, and there aren't answers. I hate to say it, but if you don't know the story, there really aren't answers. And so this movie is focused on a lot of the smaller relationships within the film, but unfortunately, I think while trying to be as respectful as possible, this film really wants to prop up Mary. And I totally get it. Go Mary. But at the same time, in doing that, I think they shy away from some of the more interesting material that could have made for a better movie. I don't want to get into it too much, but there is a relationship between Mary and her missing daughter, and I don't think they wanted to get into some of those elements because I think that would have taken it into unsavory territory, or maybe the filmmakers would have thought that. But I think when you are making a movie like this, you really can't play it safe. You really got to get down and dirty in order to make the best possible movie. I'm going to give Lost Girls a 3 out of 5. I think this was really well done and solidly made. It's just unfortunately not the best movie story. But what did you guys think of Lost Girls? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to talk about this one. This is a very interesting case. I gotta do more research on it. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share this with your friends, and subscribe to Watch This Now if you haven't already, because that's it for this video, but I won't stop you from watching another.